but the championship weekend will last forever.
The greatest are the ones that seize the moment.
4 championship races in 3 days, all set against the stunning backdrop of the desert mountains. Night racing, a doubleheader. Cup Series champion playing on Sunday. It's a weekend you'll wish would never end. Get your tickets now.
Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD, and welcome to the Xfinity 500 live stream, or at least as well as I can do, because I can't actually put the video up, otherwise that's grounds for getting copyright takedowns. So here I am. I'm just going to put it on in my social media feeds and discords that I'm in.
Every new Chevy Equinox comes standard with Chevy Safety Assist, including automatic emergency braking. Find new peace of mind. Find new roads. Chevrolet. I saw something. Get on the run. Don't lie. I'm gonna find him.
Once upon a time, there lived a princess with really long hair who was waiting for a prince to come save her. Not really. Who has time for that? Let's go. She ordered herself a ladder with Prime one-day delivery, and she was out of there. Now, her hairdressing empire is killing it. And the prince, well, who cares? Prime changed everything.
You only get one first bite of the Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich, so you better make it the best one, which is this one here. Oh, but it's also this one. Oh, but this one's a good-looking bite, too. Try the Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich today for just $3.99. It's finger-licking good.
At T-Mobile for Business, unconventional thinking means we see things differently, so you can focus on what matters most. Whether it's ensuring food arrives as fresh as when it departs, being first on the scene when every second counts, or teaching biology without a lab. We are the leader in 5G, and a partner who delivers exceptional customer support and 5G included in every plan. So you get it all without trade-offs. Unconventional thinking. It's better for business.
Hello, Mystery Roblox, and hello, Albardo. I just finished putting all my stuff in. I'm gonna wait for the rest of the field to go over the starting lineup.
And hello and happy Halloween from Waluigi. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. His Martinsville is so good.
Martinsville Speedway, the Xfinity 500.
250 miles of action-packed racing.
I'm going for 500 views today. Hopefully get to 380 as well, 380 subs as well. That would also be a plus. Try and grow. The goal would be to get 400 by the end of the season, if I can. That which is that's a high task. Hello, William Perks. Happy Halloween. They have not fired the engines yet. I want to get on early so I can put in my stuff in social media. In fact, I'll send my thing on Twitter before I went over the starting lineup, so I was early. Anyway, I'll up the volume. I mean, I gotta go with Elliott. I'm sorry, I gotta go with Elliott.
Yeah, it'll be pretty awesome to see these guys go at it today. And we know that Mark Truex Jr. is the favorite coming into this race. He's won 2 of the 4 short track races this year and 3 out of 4 at Martinsville. But Brad Keselowski, to me, is the underdog. He comes into the race. They've had no pace all year. One race win, only 2 stage wins, 8 measly playoff points. He's been in a deficit this entire playoffs, but yet here he is, 6 points out.
We know Joey Logano's in a situation where he has to win this race. You know what? He's made for this. He's the kind of driver.
Looks like Hamlin failed tech inspection twice, so he has been sent to the back.
Teammate Ryan Blaney, never been in the championship before. This is a step-up moment for him. Go to Phoenix with a chance to win the championship. Huge day for Ryan Blaney.
A lot of drivers looking for their first championship. 3 of them that are currently in the field. Let's get the command. We go there now.
And now, race fans, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome Xfinity customer, Alex Toon.
They just got a random guy. They just got a random dude to call the command. That's kind of hilarious and cool at the same time.
You can fire up when you're ready.
Great job, Alex, too. He was able to be today's Grand Marshal because of Xfinity Rewards, a new customer appreciation program that's from Xfinity. Xfinity Rewards is free and easy to join. Visit xfinity.com/rewards to enjoy special perks and experiences.
How are y'all doing this Halloween?
And Terry on. Are you paying attention?
Firing my guns.
Set your DVR for the Bradshaw Bunch, all new Wednesdays at 9 on E! And stream all of last season on Peacock.
Well, that's a great way to start.
We emit optimism, not exhaust.
We plug in our vehicles as naturally as we charge our phone.
We
are Generation E.
want smart,
Clean and safe.
To also be fun, easy,
And powerful. A
Ultium,
battery that charges fast.
runs long. It fits everyone.
nobody will be left out.
And that changes everything. Introducing the Ultium EV platform by General Motors. Everybody in.
Got DirecTV Stream. Now we can watch live TV and on demand. Serena, scary movie. Serena, scary movie.
Quiet, please. Triple match points, Serena Williams.
This is her moment.
Quiet, please.
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream with no annual contract.
Blaney. Blaney, I think, is going to miss Champ 4.
There's Halloween. Only Little Caesars gives you this unexpected combination for just $6. Ready between 4 and 8.
Pizza.
In a relentless world, connected but alone, trapped by illusion. But there is another path, where the battle to belong begins.
Below Deck is bringing high drama to the high seas. We'll fire you tomorrow. Pack your bags. Join the ride with an all-new episode of Below Deck every Monday night at 9, only on Bravo. The NASCAR season will come to an end, but the championship weekend will last forever.
The greatest are the ones that seize the moment.
4 championship races in 3 days, all set against the stunning backdrop of the desert mountains.
Truex, Keselowski, Blaney, Logano. I say Truex, Keselowski, Logano. Actually, no, it is the 4 I think I'm going to miss. I can't fucking count.
Never end. Get your tickets now at PhoenixRaceway.com.
NASCAR on NBC is brought to you by Xfinity. Do more of what you love with faster internet. Xfinity, proud premier partner of NASCAR. Credit One Bank, the official credit card of NASCAR. Visit GoCreditOne.com. And by Toyota.
Having a chance to win a championship is what we all want. Trying to get a championship is such a huge deal. It's what you've been after since you were a kid.
Every year, you're always chasing the championship. You just got to beat the rest of the guys in order to go get it.
championship. That's what you set yourself
Tourette
for
syndrome.
to achieve. You have to truly believe in yourself if you really do have a team.
Ready to get off the starting grid yet?
Larson is the first driver to make the final four. Let's go to Phoenix to run for a title. We head to Martinsville, Virginia, which will determine the championship four. They know they're now down to their last opportunity. Bottom line is, you better get your big boy driver suit out and you're ready to go to Martinsville.
That's such an incredible opportunity to do something great.
Nothing else matters.
Dang, we haven't even hit the starting block. We've already got what? Oh, here we go. Who's ready for the starting lineup? Starting 30th, driving the number 66, Crash Claims RUS Toyota. No, RS Toyota. For MBM, Timmy Hill. Starting 37th, driving the number 15 Chevrolet for Wickware Racing, Garrett Smithley. Starting 36th, driving the number 0 Slim Seat Chevrolet for Starcom Racing, Quinn Alf. Starting 35th, driving the number 77 Spire Plus Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports, Justin Haley. Starting 34th, driving the number 53 Chevrolet for Wickware Racing, Joey Gase. Starting 33rd, driving the number 52 Ford for Wickware Racing, Josh Bilicki. Starting 32nd, driving the number 38 Dude Wipes Ford. Yeah, only 38 cars. For Front Row Motorsports, Anthony Alfredo. Starting 31st, starting number 51, Nurtec ODT Chevrolet for Wickware Racing, Cody Ware. Starting 30th, starting number 78, Keen Parts Ford for Live Fast Motorsports, BJ McLeod. Starting 29th, on the number 7, Arc.io Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports, Corey LaJoy. Starting 28th, on the number 43, Cool Goodies Cool Orange Chevrolet for Richard Petty Motorsports, Eric Jones. Starting 27th, on the number 6 Ford for Roush Fenway Racing, Ryan Newman. Starting 26th, on the number 37, Thomas Kroger's Chevrolet for JDG Doherty Racing, Ryan Priest. Starting 25th, on the number 47, Kroger Chevrolet for JDG Doherty Racing, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Yeah, we haven't had a 43's car field since 2015. Starting 24th, on the number 41, Dixie Vodka Peach Cocktail Ford for Stewart Haas Racing, Cole Custer. Starting 23rd, on the number 10, Smithfield High Hop Ford for Stewart Haas Racing, Eric Almirola. Starting 22nd, on the number 14, Ford for Stewart Haas Racing, Chase Briscoe. Starting 21st, on the number 21, Motorcraft Quick Lane Ford for the Wood Brothers, Matt DiBenedetto. Starting 20th, on the number 9, Good Sam Chevrolet for Team Trackhouse, Daniel Suarez. Starting 19th, on the number 34, Love's Travel Stops Ford for Front Row Motorsports, Michael McDowell. Starting 18th, on the number 8, Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing, Tyler Reddick. Starting 17th, on the number 23, DoorDash Toyota for 2311 Racing, Bubba Wallace. Starting 16th, on the number 42, Clover Chevrolet for Chip Ganassi Racing, Ross Chastain. Starting 15th, on the number 17, Fifth Third Bank Ford for Roush Fenway Racing, Chris Buescher. Starting 14th, on the number 3, Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing, Austin Dillon. Starting 13th, on the number 48, Ally Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports, Alex Bowman. Starting 12th, on the number 20, Stanley Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing, Christopher Bell. Starting 11th, on the number 24, Liberty University Chevrolet. Oh man, that is awkward now. For Hendrick Motorsports, William Byron. Starting 10th, on the number 1, Monster Energy Ford for Chip Ganassi Racing, Kurt Busch. Starting 9th, running number 4, Unibet Ford. For Stewart House Racing, Kevin Harvick. Starting 8th, driving the number 12, Menards Richmond Ford for Team Penske, Ryan Blaney. Starting 7th, starting number 18, M&M's Halloween Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing, Kyle Busch. Starting 6th, driving the number 2, Dent Wizard Ford for Team Penske, Keselowski. 5th, Logano. 4th, Truex. 3rd, Hamlin. 2nd, Elliott. 1st, Larson. Okay, because they're getting off to the starting grid. Here we go. We are green for the 31st time this season at Martinsville. Larson already out to the lead. Truex and Elliott side by side through turns 1 and 2. But Truex goes... We are indeed green. Truex gonna get past Elliott to 2nd place.
Hard to get heated tires here. That's why we saw that contact early.
So now stuck on the outside, the one of Kurt Busch. And he'll find a spot.
Let's up the audio a little bit.
Let's take a look at the contact between Chase Elliott, Mark Truex Jr. down here into turn 1. Chase gets in the corner. They just kind of come together. Nobody's fault, really. Just racing there in the corner there. Not understanding really what grip or what lines guys are going to run. Looks like everybody gets away okay. That's just a warm-up tap right there. Martinsville, man. Get ready.
Just letting you know we're here. Logano just in front of Kurt Busch. Again, his situation. He's got to get up there and win this race. But it's a long race, 500 laps here in Martinsville.
But the cold temperature just tracks not taking a lot of rubber this weekend. So this first set of tires will probably have a little bit more wear than the others, and it's always been a challenge to know just how hard to push. How long will this be? How long will you be on this set of tires? How hard do you push to keep these positions and use up the rear grip, the drive off, and those things? One driver that can't sit back and wait, the 11 of Denny Hamlin. He's on the bottom of your screen, but look to the left. The leader, Kyle Larson, already a half a lap in front of Denny Hamlin because of the speed that Hamlin is really restricted with traffic. So 2 big panics for the 11A, getting caught up in the wreck that he assumes is going to happen somewhere in this pack. The other option is, how quick is the leader coming? So right here, you see finally, he rode behind the 52 for a couple laps, finally gave him a little hit, and was like, listen, buddy, I'm sorry, but the leader is coming, and Kyle Larson would like nothing more than to lap me in this race. So he is going to have to find some clear track if that exists here at Martinsville.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a little congested in front of him right now.
And then he'll have the pace that he needs to get through this group of cars. The question is, will there be contact? It's so dangerous starting at the back of the pack at Martinsville. We saw lap 1, corner 1, there was contact. Denny Hamlin needs a clean, solid day. This is not the way he wanted to start in the back.
Riding on the roof, the 11 car for Denny Hamlin, the Coca-Cola Zero Sugar camera.
What the?
As he's trying to find a way around the outside of Ryan has to get around.
My phone shut off.
In this series.
My phone shut off. Elliott's to the back of Martin Truex Jr. He's trying to get a good tap there.
Already a little bit of contact.
Oh, trying to pass on the outside. Not able to make that work.
Chase did come on the radio a little bit after that, said I hit him pretty square. I don't think there's much damage. But Steve, it's amazing to me how quickly the 9 team got pictures of that damage. He said I did hit him square. I don't think it's going to be an issue. But almost immediately when that happened, Alan Gustafson was looking at pictures. How key are getting those pictures to the pit box so you can analyze the damage.
Competition caution at lap 60.
Most weeks you're looking at if there's any damage because you need your car as aerodynamically sound as possible. Here, it's about brake cooling, engine cooling, and tire rubs. Those are your 3 main concerns. So that information, very important. Alan Gustafson can look at this, look at it with his pit crew, come up with a plan if any of those 3 are an issue. Although this 9 looks good early. I mean, he stays with this 19 really effortlessly, just kind of trying to pick and choose if he can find a way around. Yeah, Truex has had great pace on the short tracks this year, but it looks like the 9 car has a little more speed at this moment. Dave, what you got? I talked with James Small about whether they liked what they had here in April or not, and he said we didn't. But that's because we were taking a setup that had worked so well for us here, and we're trying to perfect it just a little bit. We wanted to connect the corners a little bit better for Martin, and it really didn't work out for us. So where we are today is about where we are the 3 times we won at this track.
Looking back from the Toyota cam here on the back bumper of Martin Truex Jr. And Martin Truex Jr., obviously, we talk about being good at this racetrack. He won here in the spring, so we know that he's good on short tracks, especially here at Martinsville. He's looking for the sweep, but getting a lot of pressure right now from Chase Elliott.
Yeah, he's won 3 of 4 at this racetrack, so he's been really good. It's interesting, when you think about Martinsville, you think about this small racetrack, one groove, but drivers move around this racetrack trying to find a place where their car drives better. Already you see Martin Truex Jr. He's not on that curve. His left side tires are up the racetrack a little bit, searching for grip. See how Chase Elliott's right on that curve all the way around the racetrack? Martin Truex Jr., he's moved his car around a little bit. Car turns a little bit better for him doing that. It leaves the corner. See right there? Now Chase Elliott tried it. He tried a high entry to get a low exit. So it's only 3 or 4 feet where you move the car around at this racetrack, but it completely changes the way your car drives.
Ooh, slow car.
11 car started in the back because of inspection issues, up to 27th, Rick, but a lot of traffic in front.
Yeah.
It's the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs from Martinsville, the Xfinity 500.
Yeah, so you're watching what your channel page says for it all. Yeah, don't I know. What I really need is the view goals are looking good. I just need the sub goals to go up. I lost one right as the stream started, which sucks. But.
You can do it to stop them. Sunday Night Football on NBC.
I'm just gonna check Twitch to see if there is one.
This new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? No.
If there is, should I consider trying it? Well,
No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Try it first.
I need to try it first.
Coverage that puts you in the driver's seat. Speed that leaves everyone else behind. Can your internet do that?
yeah, that's what I have. I had 372 right before, and that stuff happens. But hopefully, I can get a ton of. I'm hoping that you all will enjoy the race. I guess that's
you really have to try this kick. Get exclusive access to sought-after restaurants. One of the many reasons you're with Amex Platinum.
There we go, we're back.
Make sure to download the official app of NASCAR and follow the action with free live scoring. There's in-car cameras and radio broadcasts. Search NASCAR in your app store to download and start a free trial today. So on Halloween, a few teams have taken on the idea of little Halloween paint schemes, right, Rut?
That's right, Rick. Anthony Alfredo there in that spooky-looking Dude Wipes 38. Some great artwork on there and some really good pumpkins. Also in the 52 car, Josh Balicki's got a super-looking mummy mobile for Insurance King there. I know, kids, you're getting ready for Halloween. Don't be scared. It's just a race.
Excuse me.
Well, it's scary because it's Martinsville. It's a good-looking car right there. So, Steve... We know that Denny Hamlin
it does.
Start at the back.
It's got a mummy on it. I'm trying to update the top 10 now. So Larson, Truex, Elliott, Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Gano, then Blaney, Byron, Bell, Kurt Busch.
That it's taken them this long just to get to 25th. We
Larson, we know how good he is around here. You just can't make things happen right away. But even the passes that he does make seems to take a little bit more time. Now maybe that's
About halfway to comp caution, but Larson is closing.
So maybe this is part of his plan. I will say, Jeff, when I think about the 11, he is one more, an analytical, very patient driver in the field.
Oh, yeah, he's very analytical and very good at this racetrack. He's gotten hung up right here. He got by Matt DiBenedetto. He got by several of these guys, and he got caught on the outside, trying to pass him on the outside, got behind Daniel Suarez, and they all got back by him. So now he's going back to work to pass the same guys he had already passed a little bit ago.
Dylan. He is a little bit tight right now, so that may be hindering his progress as well, specifically in the center of the corner. But the biggest thing that Chris Gabehart stressed before they even had to go to the back of the field was just treat this race as one race at a time in the sense of breaking up the stages into individual races. So they're going to go to lap 60 here, just try to continue to move forward, then go to stage 1, move forward from there, and so on and so forth, just to get themselves back in a good position. So it's been a very calm mentality all day long. Biggest thing they've stressed to him, just keep the fenders on this thing. It's a long race here at Martinsville. Brian Blaney running in 7th place right now. Not too bad position-wise, but he's got a lot of pressure behind him. Not only William Byron, but a lot of cars really in close proximity to this 12. The leader's almost a full half a lap ahead of Ryan Blaney, and I'm not seeing great pace for this 12 car. I'm wondering if he's just trying to save a little bit of race car because they know they got that comp yellow coming. He's going to have a hard time holding off all these cars here and keeping that track position.
He's running that second lane, Junior. That's where his car wants to run. That's where he's happy. But that exposes himself to William Byron driving underneath him and getting into the left side.
I think Byron gives Blaney the bumper. He's going to make the pass for 7th.
Blaney wants to be in that outside groove, but when cars that close to you, you almost got to move your lane. See right here, Junior, William Byron in the back of Blaney.
It didn't take really nothing to upset that car, so he's obviously not comfortable even when guys aren't getting into the back of him. Let's listen to some 12 radio.
Yes, please. He's on a dangerous spot right now.
Lots of problems in the balance of that race car. They're going to have to go to work to help Ryan Blaney so he can move forward.
That loose on entry, that's exactly why it took almost no contact to get him turned around, riding along with the Ford Performance camera. But he's got his hands full because when he says he's loose on entry, when you're a driver, you want to drive in the corner, get on the brakes, turn that wheel, just turn it, feel the right front. He can't do that every time he turns the wheel. He's got to turn it back to the right to get to the rear end, Marty.
All right, going by the broadcast, for those who cannot see it.
Martinsville, Blaney saying not getting any better as he tries to hold off Christopher Bell right behind him. Junior, you know Ryan Blaney better than anybody, and I would have said a few years ago, a race like Kansas where they got 1 point at Kansas, that is it. That might have done him in for the next week, but I think Ryan Blaney has matured. I think what he does today and how he might rebound from a difficult race last week will tell us a lot about Ryan Blaney today. I'm curious to see what you think about that.
Yeah, I think he's just need to be patient right here. They're going to have some chances to work on this car. Don't freak out. It's a long race, but I know they need the stage points. They got to press hard, but get the car to pit road when they can, and work on it. Great battle up top here for 2nd place. 9-car Chase Elliott. As they got in traffic here. It's exposed 19 a little
Ton
bit.
of lap traffic.
The pace of the 9 still there.
The 9, can he make the pass? Yes, he will. He's cleared the 19.
Now for guys like Chase Elliott, Martin Truex Jr. when they're trying to get by this traffic.
Well, you hope the slow traffic goes to the top, right? You got several different types of cars. Some that are really slow, some that are good race cars just don't have the pace to.
Now we got 20 left to the competition caution. So the question is, has Larson caught up to Hamlin?
Saw it there, Anthony Alfredo pointed to the inside there for Martin Truex Jr.
So as we look at this battle right here, looking at Kyle Larson and how close he is to Denny Hamlin. There's Denny coming off of turn 4. There's Larson. Larson closing in. As we got a comp yellow around lap 60, 20 laps, man. He could get close to that 11. Denny's going to have to try to pick it up a little bit.
What the heck?
Save his car, take it easy.
I didn't notice when that got out of the way.
Tires to get creative on these few first pit stops to get that track position, but we have to hustle a little bit here toward the comp yellow.
And the reason Denny started at the back, Steve, they went through inspection. He failed twice before he was able to advance through that inspection process.
Yes, so 2 failures and you go to the back. A third one, they did a lot of crew chief. So luckily they got through the third time. And you see Chase Elliott working through traffic here. Doing a nice job kind of picking and choosing his spots.
43 laps in for Martinsville.
Hello, Zerwine28. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great day. Are you, is salute French or?
There ain't much left in the tank. 4 drivers have given everything, but they gonna have to give more. From the depths of their hearts,
Yeah.
to the lead in their feet. Take care of it. Take care of it. In order to become champion. The NASCAR Championship this Sunday on NBC.
One evening,
Let's go, Walter.
the sun went down.
After you.
Jungle fire was burning. Now the track came along. Train said, boys, I'm not turning. I'm headed for a land far away.
It's a multi-flex tailgate. It can be a step. It can even become a workspace.
Hello, William Parks.
They didn't have a workspace.
Chevy
Hello.
Silverado with the available multi-flex tailgate. Find new adventures. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
Jake from State Farm. You here to jam?
Air?
No, just an aspiring singer-songwriter with my bandmates. Here giving out that Rogers rate to regular folks like us.
State Farm has rates that fit anyone's budget.
Is that so? Mahalo, Kiki. In that case, this one goes out to an ex-best friend of mine who took my rate, just gave it away.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
One crispy Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich for you. And a delicious crispy spicy one for whoever needs a little kick in the keister. Get the Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich in classic or spicy for just $3.99. It's finger looking good.
I'd like some water.
Sunday Night Football on NBC and Peacock. Dak Prescott, Cowboys face
Hello, Zerwin.
the Vikings. Coverage tonight starting at 7 p.m. Eastern for Football Night in America. What a beautiful view looking down on Martinsville Speedway. Aerial coverage today brought to you by Geico. And the crowd enjoying some great racing, beautiful weather here.
Yes, we have 10 laps for the competition caution.
Cars a lap down. He's looking at Cole Custer, Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Chase is closing in, and that 9 car is
Yep.
outworks traffic. I think Larson's being really careful trying to get through these guys without any contact. It's allowed the 9 to close in. Also, obviously, the 9 is just really fast. I mean, he's probably got the best race car on the racetrack right now in pace.
All right, the new top
This is
10.
also allowing Denny Hamlin to get a little bit of distance between him and Kyle
Elliott.
Larson to avoid going a lap down.
Elliott,
According to
Truex,
Tommy Ellis, around lap
Klasky,
60.
Busch, Logano,
laps
Byron, Bowman, Blaney, Dillon.
That's what Larson has
What
to
the?
deal with side by side in front of him.
Two JTG Doherty teammates running side by side.
Ready to go by the 37. Ryan Freese doesn't know what his year looks like next year. Won't be driving for JTG Doherty.
The pace that Kyle Larson is setting is
I hope
impressive.
Recky gets
This
whacked.
race a year ago,
Me
kind of the
too.
same idea.
Put him in the back of the field where he belongs.
And currently, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is running 22nd. So Kyle Larson, a good pace as the leader, lapping all the way up almost to the 20th position. That's going to change kind of the complexion of this race as we continue on.
About
The
6
9
laps of comp caution.
bombs the 37. Nice move by Chase Elliott.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in that 47 car is not going to be an easy pass. he is going to make it hard. It's all right there. Larson's trying really hard to play nice and not have contact. Does not want to damage his car.
Here comes the 9. He's right behind the 5. The 9 wants to win.
Points don't matter, but it matters to Chase Elliott. He wants that extra point. If he can pass the 5 and Kyle Larson, that's 1 extra point at the end of this stage. So he's going to fight all the way to lap 130. Larson, I think he's in this for the long haul. He wants to win the race, but he wants to keep his car from being damaged. Here's Chase to the inside.
For the lead, Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott, no later. How about that?
Doesn't put up much fight.
I mean,
Chase set that up in turn 1 and 2. Ran a little bit higher than the 5 through the corner and kind of turned down on corner exit. Had a little bit better run down the back straightaway. Obviously, Larson did let him get by there, but I think the 9 car was inevitably going to be able to take the lead here in a lap or a corner or two. Well, let's see what happens now that Chase is caught. Mickey Stenhouse Jr. Stenhouse's car has good corner exit speed. It's not good right here in the middle of the corner. Everybody can drive underneath him, but off the corner, in that high line, he has a really good forward drive. It's going to be a hard pass. They're catching a lap car. Where does Cody Ware go?
wait. Okay. Wondering how many laps behind Ware was. A few.
On or around lap 60.
Hey, Larson to the outside. There you go.
Dive low, Elliott. No, never mind.
I think Larson's going to be trapped here behind the slower 51 car as they move through.
Oh, God.
Again, though, Ricky Stenhouse.
My dad just texted me. Good stage win for the 9. Oh, no. That's halfway.
Make it as difficult as he wants for these guys.
19 is caught up as well. 3 cars now fighting for the lead. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. still not giving Chase Elliott the line he wants.
Oh, the 51 back there, really dirt tracking it off the corner.
And Stenhouse Jr. stays on the lead lap when the competition caution comes out.
And that battle by Stenhouse really helps his teammate Ryan Preece, because Ryan Preece should get the free pass. So
right now, the 4 that are in: Larson, Elliott, Hamlin, and Truex.
Fighting, stay on that lead lap. Good work.
So Chase Elliott fights his way up to the front. He's able to get by Larson. And Martin Truex Jr. had closed the gap there. He was running in the 2nd position. Keselowski 3rd or 4th. And Kyle Busch in that 5th position. Mountain Dew is fueling outdoor enthusiasts with chances to win epic prizes this fall. New fans can visit DewOutdoors.com to take action to protect the outdoor spaces they love for daily chances to win. Each action taken means more chances to win amazing prizes, including a 2022 Ford F-150.
Well, halfway through the first stage, pit road is open. I expect to see all the lead lap cars come to pit road for those fresh tires and perhaps more important, some adjustments.
What about Denny Hamlin?
Oh yeah, he's thin lead lap. He's going to come as well, I think, Dave.
Good long run speed for the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. running 3rd there. You saw him closing at the end, but he was a little bit tight. He wants an air pressure adjustment for that. And Kyle Busch in the 18 car, the left rear is shaking. He needs an adjustment somehow to get that to stop happening, because it goes all the way through the corner, Marty.
Chase Elliott said the car turns really well, but started to lose rear grip at the end of the run. But he said, I'm not unhappy with it. Let's leave it like it is. Cliff Daniels said the same thing for Kyle Larson. Loose on entry, loose on exit, but they said they think the track is going to go through a significant swing as stage 1 goes on. So they're going to make no change.
How's the audio, by the way?
Race between the Hendrick cars, but Kyle Larson, using that pit stall number 1 to his advantage, reclaims the lead.
Reps top spot once again as he comes off pit road.
The best of the best are in the Premier League.
Good. Turn down. Wow, I accidentally turned it off. Oh. Okay. That's an audio off for ads, since nobody likes that. Yes, everyone make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Help the channel grow.
We want smart, clean, and safe.
Do it for Luigi. Won't you?
A battery that charges fast.
Runs long.
It fits everyone.
Nobody will be left out.
And that changes everything.
Introducing the Ultium EV platform by General Motors. Everybody in.
Check it out. Serena, scary movie. Serena, scary movie. Quiet, please.
Get your TV together with the best of live and on-demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream with no annual contract.
When Subway opened, they changed the fast food game. But sometimes you gotta refresh to be fresh. Welcome to the Eat Fresh Refresh, where there's so much new, some say it can't fit in one ad. I say, we're talking a new All-American Club, deli-style oven roasted turkey, and...
Oh, that's the new steak and cheese.
Oh yeah, I knew that. That's the one with the new seasoning.
And that was the new MVP Parmesan vinaigrette.
Right, which makes
Dang.
it next level fruit. Hold up, Subway logo? Wait, I'm out of time.
In a relentless world, connected, but alone, trapped by illusion. But there is another path, where the battle to belong begins.
But that's only, oops.
NASCAR NBC is brought to you by Ford. Build Ford proud. Ally. Do it right. And by New Coke Zero Sugar. Now even more delicious. Rod, a lot of the fans are showing their Halloween support here at the racetrack.
That's right, Rick. And you know what? I've stood it as long as I can. I just gotta get into my costume now. I'm ready. I'm ready for a party, and I'm not the only one. Take a look at the 78 car. BJ McLeod has got a great paint scheme today. He's got some pumpkins on there. Keen Parks is looking good, but he's not the only one. Oh no, the Candyman himself, Kyle Busch, always delivering with that M&M's Toyota Camry. That paint job is spooky as could be. Guys, I gotta tell you, I wish I'd come up with a better costume, maybe a slightly warmer one. It is staying cool and real windy down here in the infield.
Well, Rutt, something that's scary, it seems like at Martinsville for Denny Hamlin, is the speed limit, because he can't abide by it on pit road.
Well, it doesn't count if he did it like 90% of pit road correct. It was the last segment. So all the way around the corner, you're going to see he's inside this 17. And then right here, from this white line basically to this yellow line, he kind of pulls to the left too fast. Now that segment's only 60 feet long. The rest of the pit road segments are like 130. Let's listen in to Denny Hamlin.
Lambert, I know you were telling us back up, but you just got to pull him harder there. You just got to pull him harder. There was no reason right there.
That's conversation spotter to crew chief, letting the crew chief know, listen, there was nothing to be gained. He knows where he was speeding. He doesn't believe there was an opportunity to gain time there. Luckily, it's early in the race, but we'll see if he can get lucky enough again to get through all this traffic.
Huge penalty. I mean, he's on the lead lap. Look where he's starting. He's in the tail end of the longest line.
Field approaching the Geico restart zone. Larson shows the outside once again.
Here we go.
Clean through 1 and 2 this time. And
These cars trying to maintain the position you're trying to keep. Guys from getting around you, and big moments like that are happening all throughout the field.
William Byron, watch him drive it way deep into the corner.
Ooh.
He knows they're lined up on the inside. The only way he's going to make this work is to outbreak them on corner entry.
Oh, but he got loose. A little loose.
Riding along with Kyle Busch and this Xfinity onboard.
All
All
right.
right, how much patience do you have to have, drivers? So close, so tight confines, knowing this race is so long, you have to be patient to make these passes.
Well, hey, listen, you got to be aggressively patient. I mean, it's a long way to go. But if you just ride around, you know, if you just ride around.
Oh, we got a car around.
What?
Brian Newman spins off of turn 4.
No, man.
Right in front of the 11.
Oh, God. No, man.
With several cars, they try to squeeze through.
Big break for Denny Hamlin right here. I'll let him line back up.
Hit the wall with the left front.
That's radio on the 6 car. I saw those guys. They had a little issue off turn 2. A couple guys get 3 wide down the back straightaway. Let's take a look at it.
Dow has some damage.
The 99 got underneath all those guys in the back straightaway with a great run. They go down the corner, just not enough room. Contact's made. He's riding on board Denny's.
Easy, keep rolling here. Stay high, stay high, stay high, stay high.
He does a good job.
How close does he get to the wall here?
Yeah, he does a good job not only not making contact with other cars, Rick, but like you say, stayed off that fence with the right front.
So a close call for Denny Hamlin. Are you changing your tune as far as will he still score stage points, Steve?
Absolutely, zero doubt. Especially now,
Okay.
because this is going to allow him, now he's not tail end anymore. Now he gets to pull up and start with the lead lap cars.
Close call for Hamlin. One of the playoff challengers here at Martinsville.
From
luck on the interview.
Confidence looks great on you. Toyota, let's go places.
The best of the best are in the Premier League on the networks of NBC.
Wow, this new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Okay, I'm gonna try it first. Yes!
I need to try it first.
Coverage that puts you in the driver's seat. Speed that leaves everyone else behind. Can your internet do that?
The last day of vacation is still a vacation. With guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout at fine hotels and resorts properties. One of the many reasons you're with Amex Platinum.
Oh boy. I hate ads.
Are good at getting the most out of things. I mean,
All right. Hey man, how are you? Who do you got? All right, sorry. Hey man, how are you doing? I can't see for the whole stream, but I'm gonna drop a like. I watched and enjoy you play-by-play yesterday when no one won. Hope you have a great day. Thank you, Michael Albers. And Aguilar, who do you got winning? Elliott or Larson, but I think Elliott.
Shortest track on the Cup Series schedule, just over a half-mile. Only track that has hosted a race in every Cup season. That's right, since 1949 when NASCAR was formed. This being the 146th Cup race.
Also, per se, hello, Anthony Aguilar. Welcome to the stream.
This track and the fans around here have seen since 1949. Started off as a dirt track, now concrete in the corners, asphalt along the straightaways, long straightaways. Fans back up on their feet as we get ready for the restart.
Here we go. I bet some money on Mark Churchill. Well, hopefully, we'll see how much. We'll see if you get any money.
Yeah, we've seen that multiple times. Now, the concern is, late in the race, that usually ends up with some pushing and shoving back in the second row. We'll see if the race continues, if that ends up being an issue.
Yeah, because making it work, Chase Elliott launches very slowly. Martin Truex Jr. behind him, and that's with 10 to go. There's going to be pushing him. A little patience now, but it won't be later. Marty.
Little conversation, Jeff, on the 9 radio about maybe some voltage issues. Listen in.
Ah.
About 12.9 to 30 when I had my bands on. Coming to the green. Thought it was a little low. Solid charge.
So that was a restart before, and Steve, what Alan Gustafson told Chase Elliott, he said the way we're kind of designed with the car electrically, it's not going to charge very well under caution. So sort of unpack that. And I know with the alternator issues that Hendrick Motorsports has had lately, got to be a little bit of a concern, but maybe not too much this early.
Yeah, this is a track you have to be very concerned for electrical load because you run a lot of fans. And the other issue is pace speed is so slow. The RPM in the engine very, very low. So the belt and the alternator just not spinning very fast. With all that electrical load, you can actually damage the alternator. So it's important on the crew chief. One more thing you have to do is remind your driver, whatever the system is, right? Fans on, fans off, all of those different things sounded to me like that was radio back under green. Chase Elliott let him know. Now that we're at speed, the volts seem to be a whole lot better. So it's good news for the 9 car.
Only 49 laps remaining in stage 1. It's Larson, Elliott, Truex Jr. and now the 24 of William Byron has fallen into this 4th position, partner.
Right, Rick, he's been flying one of the fastest cars on the racetrack before the competition caution, and once again after the competition caution, the highest running non-playoff driver in the field. I talked to his crew chief, Rudy Fugel, about being that non-playoff driver and fighting these cars. He said racing in these races is about proving we can race at an elite level.
29.
Racing as if we are racing for that championship. Even though they got knocked out in the round of 12 at the Roval, they feel like the performances they've shown in this playoff shows they belong to be in these playoffs, and it gets them ready for next year. And really, that 24 car is probably the fastest car on the racetrack aside from his 2 teammates who are running 1-2 right now. See, Larson is not able to keep his car on the bottom of the racetrack. He's just going to pull over, let Chase Elliott go. Chase is definitely faster.
Elliott to the lead.
His car is not making the grip that he wants to make.
And, you know, Jeff Larson was pretty vocal coming here that this isn't his best racetrack. He's run okay here, but thinks he has a lot to learn. So I know he did let the 9 go there, but I think this race is important for Kyle Larson just to absorb all of this Martinsville experience without the pressure of having to win already locked into Phoenix, Marty.
Trust me, they're trying to learn everything they can because they'll tell you this is their worst racetrack. In fact, Kyle Larson told me, I can promise you my car is going to be better than me on Sunday afternoon. So far, pretty good. But listen on the radio after the
I didn't even notice. Yeah, the Truex and Byron are closing in on Larson now.
You are really good on the exit for those 5. Just make sure you're not shocking your rears too early in a run. Chase may be a little softer on his rears. That's the difference in a half. You know, right there as we get going.
So, Dale, you had to learn this racetrack at one point. It's little nuances like that. Hey, take care of your rear tires early in the run. That's how your teammate is better than you. Those little things make a big difference.
Right, I wonder who can see me this way. Whatever. Alright. Elliott is currently leading. Larson about half a second back. And Truex and Byron also back. Ross Chastain pitting for tires right now. And gas, of course.
What do you got here? Pit crews working very quickly under conditions that are very competitive. Sometimes the wheel is left loose. That's what Ross Chastain was sure that he had, so they went to work changing it for the 42.
The concern here at Martinsville, the length of pit road, I mean, it's basically 3/4 of a lap. You're going to lose 2 laps relative to the leader. Jeff, talk every race just how difficult it is to try to get back from 2 down.
Yeah, it's so difficult, Steve, getting 2 down, trying to recover from that. Ryan Blaney. Austin Dillon is all over the rear bumper of Ryan Blaney. He's slowing this group up. Austin's getting into him about every corner he gets into the back of him. It's driven underneath him a couple times, and Blaney's been able to stay in front, but he is under assault. Marty.
So how bad was the handling of the 12 car even before this most recent pit stop? Listen on the radio.
Damn. Blaney's going at it, the person.
I can't really even tell you about tight middle because of the loose entry. You know, it's not having a wheel in the way. You've got to pick the entry. There's nothing big enough back there.
Oh, and damage now. He has gotten contact from Austin Dillon. Blaney saying the car is a little bit tighter, but clearly Dillon was a little frustrated with Blaney there. A critical stage here, 38 to go in this stage, and he has to get stage points.
Big damage on that left rear.
Oh, Blaney has definitely left rear fender damage.
Let's just take a look right here. A little bit of contact.
Oh, got popped the 3.
The 3 as well. So, man, this 12 car, a lot of damage. Tire looks good. We'll have to see how it looks when they come into the pit stop as far as putting fuel in, Rick. That would be my concern right away.
Second week in a row between these two. Last week at Kansas.
Yeah.
Remember the 2?
When Blaney smacked the wall.
Each other. 12 gets into the wall and behind the wall. That's why Ryan Blaney right now is in the position he's in, fighting to stay in the playoffs to make it into the championship. 4 down. Blaney running 9th.
After 35 weeks, there ain't much left in the tank. 4 drivers have given everything, but they gonna have to give more. From the depths of their hearts,
Fear the leader right now.
to the lead in their feet.
Take care of it. Take care of it.
Become champion. The NASCAR Championship Next Sunday on NBC.
Just think, he'll be driving for real soon. Every new Chevy Equinox comes standard with Chevy Safety Assist, including automatic emergency braking. Find new peace of mind. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
It is time for the final question. Who is offered the Rogers rates? Jacob State Farm? Basically anyone? Sorry, buddy, that's incorrect.
See? We offer great rates that fit anyone's budget.
That's enough. Thank you very much. Jessica in the middle, you said me? No. What are we doing? Whatever. Also me. Great LOL. That was really important. Of course. Everybody gets the rates, I guess.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
Call or click to get a quote today.
You only get one first bite of the Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich, so you better make it the best one.
Wait.
Which is this one here.
What the heck did I do with the view goal?
This one's a good
We're
looking
not
bite, too.
nearly there yet.
Try the Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich today for just $3.99. It's finger licking good.
Blaney now back to
It occurs to me I used the wrong. I need to change the thumbnail on the video.
Look back on how that pass happened between the 3 and the 12, and listen to the throttle of the 12 as the 3 is trying to get by him.
Sage Elliott.
We don't have the telemetry to be able to understand if there was, an issue. Just
I have
lift
Elliott.
off throttle, or a little bit of a brake check right there because of some frustrations from behind the wheel of the 12 car, and then later on,
All
just
right.
a few laps after that, the 20 gets into the corner a little bit too far.
I'm quickly trying to work on changing the. Got it.
Marty.
All right.
Blaney already outside of getting any stage points.
The thumbnail should change because I realized I had an Xfinity race thumbnail up instead of a Cup race thumbnail.
Come here in the spring, you're so good. Remember, Brian Blaney won both stages here. Had by far the best long-run car. Looked like he was the car to beat until Martin Truex Jr. got the lead late. So Todd Gordon came back with the same exact setup he had here in the spring. I asked him about that this morning. He said, "Hey, I knew it."
I guess I got 2 new subscribers. That's awesome.
I know Ryan was happy with it, but right now, obviously, struggling with the handling of that car. Listen, hindsight 2020, right? But now, I think they've got to figure out how they make the car better for the rest of this race.
Well, it's the same Goodyear tire, but temperature makes a big difference. The surface temperature makes a real big difference whether tire rubber goes onto the concrete or not. And everybody else improves. I mean, fundamentally, I know that this is a track that kind of the
374.
same idea setup-wise certainly works from race to race, but I've done this. I've come back, this is the tried and true, and you leave here scratching.
Crap. Right.
Try something different.
I'm hitting all the wrong things on OBS right now.
Is a common voice in his head. Just reminding him, look, this has not started the way we wanted it to. But we still have almost 400 laps to get done what we need to get done. Just recenter, refocus. We'll make this car better for you. Get his brain back into the mission. I know he's frustrated. I know he's upset. His car's damaged. But his day's not done. You've got to just keep fighting.
Blaney's 23 points below the cut line right now.
Well, they've continued to fight as well. And remember, they nearly were collected in that spin for Ryan Newman a few laps ago. Take a listen to the radio.
Oh, man. That was it. I don't know what it was, but I stepped behind, right? Yeah. I didn't let off the brake. It was right from it. Yeah.
So it was very close, obviously. We saw how close he was to the wall, but crisis averted. Biggest thing that did for them, though, caution was actually a blessing in disguise. It brought them back to the tail end of the lead lap car. So they gained about 15 positions on track, not necessarily in the running order, but just past 15 cars. So big break for them there. Vinny's still just too tight. In fact, it's gotten worse on this run.
And now he's right behind Ricky Stenhouse Jr. again. Difficult to pass. And Bubba Wallace, winner at Talladega earlier this year, and actually
We got a bunch of watchers now. 10. Nice. Hope you all are having a wonderful day. Right now, we are about 20 laps to go.
Struggling to get by. You can see that 11 has more speed. He can run the bottom or the top, and he's right on the rear bumper, but this is not a 3-wide racetrack. We've seen it before, but you definitely don't want to do that with 19 going stage 1. So Denny being patient, trying to follow the 47 through the top. Bubba Wallace doing a nice job, though, not giving up the position. We spend a lot of time talking about these playoff drivers, but one guy having a great run today, driving through this field, the 3-car of Austin Dillon, all the way up to 8th place and trying to pass Joe Logano for 7th here on the bottom of the racetrack. That damage to the right front doesn't seem to be hurting the pace on this race car too much.
Austin Dillon, he's moving forward. You've seen Ryan Blaney go back, Joey Logano go back. Chase Elliott, he's still up front.
And I went down again.
Check that out. Internet that's one step ahead.
Yeah? Well, mine's always got my back.
Okay, chill. Mine's faster than Harvick.
Okay, that's fast.
Me? My internet's so fast, it keeps trouble.
Yep, that's because you all have the same internet. Xfinity X. So powerful, it keeps one-upping itself.
Can the internet do that?
An F-150 isn't an F-150 because of the name on the tailgate. It's an F-150 because it's built Ford tough, built to haul more, built to tow more, for the people who count on it. Because they know that brawn can get the job done, but it takes brains and brawn.
All right, looking at the side by side. Elliott coming up on no, it's McDowell. McDowell and Newman. Bump, bump, bump.
They're nice but irritating. Their excitement can get grating. They're dressed for pastry baking. The Progressive family. They're helpful but annoying. They always leave us snoring. Accidents are boring. The Progressive family.
So, when do you all go home?
Never. We're here for you 24/7.
How terrifying.
Protection's so good, it's scary.
No, I will not be watching Adam's Family 2. Why do they even need to?
I am the great American race. Part hallowed ground, part campground.
What? My sub count keeps fluctuating. People make up your damn mind.
Never ends.
Yeah.
A driver's fantasy, a fan's reality. I am a history book written in rubber, signed by Smoke, and engraved